What, bitch?
These glasses. I would say one of us started wearing these type of frame glasses on the podcast first, and now the other one is doing it. And
What do you
I'm
mean
not
these
pointing.
type of frame? What is the similarity between this frame and your frame?
First of all, just glasses. Period on the podcast.
Okay, that's
Season 1, episode.
I have literally been wearing glasses since 1990. I've been wearing glasses for 33 years, Monet.
We're talking about on the podcast, Mary.
I've been wearing glasses in my life, Monet, since I was 4 years old. You did not. You weren't even alive when I started wearing glasses.
Season 1, episode 1. Y'all go back. Season 1, episode 1. Literally, me in my little room with a little green screen curtain on my wall. Who was wearing the glasses? Me.
Monet, I am not going to play into your little games here. I've been wearing I wear glasses, Monet. In fact, here's the thing. One of us really wears glasses. Only one person on this call really actually has prescription glasses, honey.
Yeah, because I'm 2020, baby.
Oh
my
God,
shit is serious.
The ableism is leaping out. Well, this is not the episode about ableism. This is actually RuPaul's Drag Race. No, this is Watchery. I always say this is Watchery, and we are reviewing the finale episode of season 15 of RuPaul's Drag Race. We have a queen. You know what I realized? If you ever have a shirt with someone's face on it, it's always fun to do this. Hold on. That shit. Anytime you have a shirt with someone's face on it, if you pull their nose out, that shit is so funny.
She looks so beautiful. That's actually a very beautiful shirt.
I agree. So obviously, if you're watching this, you don't care about spoilers, and all hail the queen, Sasha Colby, the crown queen of season 15 of RuPaul's Drag Race. You know, I got to be honest. This is the least surprising win in the history of Drag Race. Not the least surprising.
I'm trying to think. Is it one that's been this is so obvious?
I think Bianca's was pretty clear, quite frankly.
People thought that it may have been Adore.
I never thought that.
I mean, not Adore. I mean, I'm Courtney.
Okay, Monet. All right. Okay. Anyway, I did not think that, and I think that most people agree that Bianca Del Rio was a clear winner. And let's talk about should we go over? I mean, there's so many looks to go over because there are so many. Oh my God, there are so many looks that we have to go over, and I feel like we should start at the very top of the episode, right? Oh wait, Jacob doesn't have the other queens in here. Wait, hold on. Oh, Jacob does have them. So RuPaul.
Wait. I think my head is lopsided. Look at that. Wait. Like, what? Like, I go like this. Like, look, I'm looking straight.
Well, it's your headphones. Your headphones are bent. They're probably your headphones are probably longer on one side than they're on the other. Just even out your headphones.
No, Bob. No, they're even. It's my head. I just need a second. I need a hat.
Oh my God. Listen, I've actually gaslit Monet. What I did was I put a filter on her camera so that she thinks her head is crooked. It's a filter that slightly misshapes your head. But I'm going to take the filter off now. So when she comes back, she'll think that her head is back to the normal shape. And this is just a tip that you can use if you want to gaslight your friends and make them think they're crazy.
My shit is lopsided.
No, yeah, it looks beautiful. It looks back to the normal way.
What is hidden? Okay, go ahead.
So let's talk about each look. First of all, I know some of the Michelle Visage when she was announcing everyone, some of the lines they said were so interesting.
I wasn't paying attention to that. What did they say? Did I miss that?
The one that I found interesting was when she said, "Poppy is she is San Fran royalty." I thought Poppy was from New York.
I thought she was from Connecticut, and she lived in New York.
No, she's a San Francisco girl.
Yeah,
wow, I thought she was Connecticut.
She said she's San Fran royalty, and I was like, oh, okay.
Well, let's go
also,
in order
shout
because
out to some true San Fran royalty who just we just lost a true drag icon. So big shout out to Heclina and all of her friends and family who are mourning her loss. Much love to you, Heclina.
Yes, and honestly, people like say stuff like, because of these people we can, because she walks so we can, she crawls so we can walk, or she walks so we can run, and it really is true. Hecklin was at the forefront of the motherfucking drag movement, and a big part of the reason why a lot of us have shows and can't do these shows is because of her. So, really, 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 rest in peace, daughter.
She's also not daughter. She's also one of the queens who went down to Facebook back when they were like forcing people to go by their legal names. It was her and Sister Roma, the really big queens heading up that experience. So just much love to Heclina and a big. I'm sending so much love to Peaches Christ, who's my drag mom, one of my many drag moms, and I just Peaches had a really, really, really rough couple of weeks. So go send Peaches Christ some love. She's another one of those true, in my opinion, she is truly the queen of San Francisco. When I think of San Francisco and I think who is the queen of San Francisco, I think of Peaches Christ. So much love to you, Peaches.
Princess Poppy is gagged right now. She's gagged. Let's go with the look. So first of all, I think Irene is a great drag queen. Okay, let me just say this. I don't know how much about her drag besides like looks. Irene can really do a look, and Irene
can make a glass of water. That we know.
Ice water.
And I
think this is a great look. It's like it's giving Fern Gully, and I think Irene is smart, because the thing that a lot of girls kind of get tripped up on is only wearing Swarovski stones or expensive stones on TV, and this dress is proof of that. This bitch has on, this is a sequin dress with a stone trim on it, but it looks like it was fucking Swarovski crystals on stage. It looks so good, and she looks very good.
I agree. This look is amazing. It's very conceptual. I think Irene is a very visually stunning drag queen. She has a great look. She has a great aesthetic, and this look is a nod to that. She looks a nod to her brilliant aesthetic. She looks really, really, really good. And moving on to
wait, hold on. Did you catch what she did?
Well, she threw the moths.
The butterflies.
I think they're moths because she's a moth, but it is a nod to the butterflies, unless they were butterflies. Yeah. I just assume they're moths because she's a moth. But yeah,
how do you know she's a moth?
Monet, she looks like a moth. This is literally a moth.
I thought she's a butterfly.
Monet, moths have the antenna, the fuzzy antenna.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, moths have fuzzy antenna.
Oh, I never had a moth or seen one. I didn't have them as pets growing up.
You've seen a moth. Everyone's seen a moth.
The way you say it, you sound like some Italian mama. Monet, you've seen a moth. Come on.
You've seen a moth. No, you've seen a moth, Monet. You've never seen a moth.
I don't think so. I don't have them growing up.
That's what you mean you don't have them growing up. Moths, everyone has moths. There are moths. I've seen moths in New York City.
Okay, I'm looking right now at a moth.
I cannot believe we're having this conversation. You have seen a moth, Monet. You've seen a moth.
Okay, I think I have seen a moth. I've seen a moth.
You had like I said, a koala bear or a Komodo dragon.
Like Monet, you've seen the toucan.
So moving on to Poppy. This is a nod to Mean Girls. I wish she had, because she walked out with the crown. I wish she had snapped the crown off and thrown it to the audience because she had the crown on her hand. But I think this is a fun look.
Yeah, I think this is fun. I like the little Mean Girls nod. Everyone, I mean, I think we're gonna be moving to a space where Mean Girls becomes a really dated reference, but still, I think it's still a current one that a lot of people recognize, and I think this is cute.
Mean Girls is a dated reference already.
You think?
When did Mean Girls come out? This movie is old, Monet.
It came out like 2002 or something like that, or like 2008.
Mean Girls came out 2004. That movie is 19 years old. Monet, it is a dated reference. Mean Girls came out almost 20 years ago. Mary is fully dated.
Yo, girls, don't say that. Let's talk about Sugar. I mean, the Drag Race does it. Sugar and Spice. I think they both. Again, these girls always look great. They always look good for the most part.
I think Sugar and Spice. I mean, let's do them one at a time. I want to do Sugar. Sugar has probably of all the interest looks, my favorite one. Sugar looks
entrance look, or you think look right here?
I mean, when they walked in, like the first looks, because
Okay.
bear in mind the top 4 did like 3 or 4 looks at the show, but for the finale looks, this round of finale looks, Sugar might be my favorite one. She looks absolutely
She looks
stunning.
great. She looks really good.
Sugar looks so good. She looks great. I can't think of a single bad thing to say about this. I believe this is what is his name? He Ray Ortiz.
Ray Ortiz. Oh, Ray. They work with Ray Ortiz a lot, huh?
I think. Well, I don't know if a lot, but I think they work with Ray Ortiz on these. And but also
he made a few looks this season as well.
For the first time, it seems like their looks aren't
like exactly matchy. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I don't think Sugar's an angel.
She's not, but I mean, she's giving angel. She like it's like Ice Angel. It's in the same mood board as an angel.
I don't know. If I saw Sugar without Spice next to her, I would never say angel. I would think some sort of maybe a fairy, or maybe some sort of a water goddess or something. But
maybe I don't know.
Maybe this is their first step toward like not mirroring each other in their public appearances.
I doubt it, bitch. We go to them tomorrow. Fucking Barney and Baby Bop.
Oh my god, that'd be a fierce look. You should do Barney and Baby Bop. Let's do Barney and Baby Bop.
Bob, done. Let's shake on it.
Who do you want to be?
I want to be Baby
You're
Bop.
Baby Bop.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. I'm more of a Barney type. But that being said,
I think Spice is my favorite. Spice looks Spice came down
Spice
that
motherfucker. She looks stunning. She looks absolutely stunning.
Yeah, when she came down that runway, and she like I think it's because she painted paler as well, and the hair was so beautiful, and I love the red and this burgundy fucking auburn hair. I think she looks hot. I love Spice's look.
I think I agree. Spice look. I do wish that her hair was a little bit more va-va-voom. Maybe if it was up in a ponytail or something, I would like it a little bit more. The hair's a scotch plain, but Spice looks amazing. I love, and I also do slightly wish the trident went to the ground. I
wish it was. Yeah, I agree.
But she looks Sugar and Spice for baby queens. They have a great aesthetic. I am gagged. They look really fucking good. Let's go on to Princess Poppy. Is this a nod to something?
No, this is Amethyst.
I mean, sorry. I meant Amethyst. That was not a bit. Amy, my homegirl Amy, who I think, by the way, was one of the funniest queens from the season. When you go back and watch the early confessions, her confessions were very funny.
Yeah, I maybe I have to go back. I mean, I do remember her being like a little kitschy and stuff like that, but
is this a nod to something?
It looks like a sketch I've seen on Instagram, which again I have recreated looks from, but I've emailed designers like, hey, I like this look. Can I not designers, this Brazilian fan, he often does these very beautiful sketches, and I'd be like, oh my god, this is a beautiful sketch, and he like tags the
designer.
Yeah, and I think it's one of them, and I think this looks good. When she did that reveal, that catsuit looks so good on her, and these fucking skinny bitches that can look so good without a corset on. I get so jealous because her body looked great too when she did the reveal.
You and I used to not wear corsets in New York City, and I think we look good when we used to not wear corsets. I used to wear some shapewear. I used to still wear like the rubbery shapewear.
Yeah, I don't think Amethyst don't need to wear a rubbery either, honey. She's like, bitch, this body is snooched.
Drag me. No, she looks great. I do think she did the reveal a little too soon. I don't know why she took it off so early. We didn't even get to see it. She came out and just ripped the skirt off.
Yeah.
Who's Ashley Tisdale?
She's from Ashley and AJ. She's a Disney kid.
Does she look like Ashley Tisdale?
I can see that. How did you How did you know that? Did you just randomly say that?
No, because her mind just like something in my mind was like, this bitch looks like Ashley Tisdale, and I know what I'm saying doesn't technically make any sense, but somehow her look has this energy.
Oh no, I feel that.
It has that energy, right?
I feel that.
Yeah, something about the way she. I think she actually just looks like Ashley Tisdale in real life. That might be what it is.
I think so. I can see that.
Robin Fierce is a beautiful drag queen.
She looks beautiful, and this look, I love this black and white look. How it goes onto this mermaid, the vinyl thing on her shoulder. This looks like something Domino would make.
Yeah, I don't know who made this. I don't know. I don't think there's. This might be our first finale without any Domino or Diego.
No Domino, no Diego. The double D's are out.
Let's see if Robin posted who designed this.
This looks like a Domino.
It is Fashion Trash.
I don't even know who that is. Wow.
Ohio. They live in New York City, and their name is Fashion Trash, and they have some really cool looks. Okay, I'm in New York City. Maybe I should go to Fashion Trash and get a little look done.
I could see Bob the drag queen wearing this on We're Here. You know what I mean?
Yes,
the hair too. The hair is very you too.
The hair is great. I love this look. Robin is. I've never seen Robin not look beautiful, and that's the gospel truth.
Yeah, Robin looks very,
including how to drag Robin. Okay.
And also, Robin gets an extra 5 points for Gryffindor because she's wearing these mesh gloves, but she has nails on under the gloves, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is fucking commitment. Because these bitches, and we all know the girls that wear the mesh gloves so they don't have to wear nails. Robin said, "Oh, baby, I'm putting nails under the gloves," which I can respect.
My nails are pretty long, so I could not wear gloves under my nails. My nails are like, they're not like huge.
Nails under your gloves.
Yeah, I couldn't wear nails under my gloves because my nails are pretty long. But
Bob,
that is,
bitch, Bob be having staplers, you having rulers on top of your nails. You have some hood bitch nails. Talking about, yeah, bitch, we know you can't wear anything under them.
My nails aren't that long. My nails are like, I've had some nails that are very long. Most of the time, my nails are like that long.
Bob, there was a period of time, and Kennedy, I will call Kennedy right now with your red, yellow, blue ones, where they were the long monster ones.
I have a few clickety clackities.
Bob walking around said, "Oh, Monet, so I want to go to the."
I have a few dick grabbers. Yeah, I do.
Dick grabbers.
I got that from Carrie Colby. All right, let's go on to Aura Mayori.
Mayori. This wasn't my favorite link of hers.
Yeah, her hair and face are always stunning, though.
Always great. Hair and face stunning, but this is a lot like it's just like that's that sequin veiny look. This fabric comes in many. Sometimes it looks like that. Looks like veins. It looks like trees. I've seen this fabric a lot, but I don't like it. You can see like her panties through it, or I don't know if that's like a corset under there, and this black vinyl stole thing. I don't like this.
Yeah, I do not like this look. Let's go into Jax. I love this. I can see you in this.
Yes,
this is like a look you would love.
Wear that. I would love wearing that. Not the hair, but I love this outfit.
Is that her skin? Is she showing skin?
No, that's what I do. Bitch, I don't know who made this, but I do that too. It's that suede.
Yeah.
The suede to make it look like skin. It's very smart. This is
my favorite look Jax has ever made. I mean, worn. It looks really, really good. She looks stunning.
I agree. This is hot. And like, cause she's like some kind of like, almost like, what's that thing?
What?
The movie with an MX, Mad Max. It's very like Mad Max, the apocalyptic warrior kind of thing. I liked it a lot.
Let's go on to our Miss Congeniality. She's in your camp. She's one of the new Miss Congenialities.
And honey, Miss Congeniality, do the body good, girl. I love this outfit. I love this look.
I have y'all know I have been a Malaysia Baby Dolls Fox fan for pretty much this whole season. I love this queen. I think she looks absolutely stunning. This is a great look. Malaysia looks I just love this. She looks really.
This is
she
great.
She kind of looks like Ursula went to a red themed party.
Very that. Low-key. It is very that. She looks good. I love the sleeves. I love this graphic octopusy piping thing on it.
Yeah.
She looks
pretty
great.
Much everyone looks good. Everyone's turning it for the finale.
Yeah, I love this. Let's go to your homegirl, Marsha X3. Why is she my
homegirl?
I don't know. I just want to say that. Did you see what she's putting out, which is very smart branding? And to my point, like whatever the judges read you on, whatever, bitch, make money off of it. Marsha has a makeup line coming out, and her makeup line is chapstick and something else.
It's just chapstick?
It's very funny. It's chapstick and something else. I forgot what the other thing is. The other thing is smart too. But it's great. Funny. It's very funny. I love that.
I'm looking online right now. Marsha Cosmetics.
Oh, hi. It's me, Marsha from season 15 of RuPaul's Drag Race. And I want to know, how many times has this happened to you?
But you're wearing maybe some chapstick and mascara? You could take it further.
You're going to have to do more. When you're back there with Marsha and she thinks that her makeup
The answer is Marsha. It's happened to me a few times too, so I feel your pain.
It's happened to me a couple times, actually.
Same, Marsha.
But don't worry. I heard the critiques. I saw your comments. And one thing is very, very clear.
That's really fierce. Good for her. That's
It's
very
smart.
Look is amazing. She looks so good.
She looks really good. I fucking love this. Every time the camera pans her in the audience, Marsha does look like the nicest, eagerest, sweetest kid. She'd always be like,
yeah,
like, and she looks good.
Her look is great. I love this look. It's very Dior.
It's very Dior. That Dior length skirt for sure. One small thing, I wish she should have kept the mesh. You see under her armpits, she should have kept the mesh or this nude illusion fabric going down her arm just to make that line a little cleaner. But you could see it here. That was a small thing that bothered me. But I think she looks amazing.
Drag Marsha and her chapstick wearing ass.
Smart.
You know, she looks really good. Good for her. Selena S. Titties. This look is so camp. This look
Very
is
camp.
so. Is this because of Eat My Ass? Is that why she's doing this?
So yes,
That's
Eat My
so
Ass
funny.
faggot.
She looks like one of those like cakes you get with like a Barbie doll sitting on top.
Yes. What Jagger challenge was that? That was Jagger season 3, the cake challenge. She's literally one of those cakes. The one that Alexis Mateo had to make.
In this look, she would have won that episode for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, but they made those looks there, girl.
And, oh wow, you don't think Selena's so bad at sewing she could never sew this? What you're saying? You think there's no way Selena could ever make this? You think
you're such a bitch?
Literally a piece of garbage. Okay,
you're such a bitch.
Clocked and locked. No, she looks really good, and this look is so camp. I love that even the tulle inside is layered like a cake would be. Really smart.
Up next, Lucelyn LaDuca. What the fuck is this? Why did she do this?
She said that it was a nod to all of the queer horror fans she said that she has like a big queer horror fan base and they have like boosted her up and she made it. She didn't say she made it, but she just said that the queer horror community has really done a lot for her and that she wanted to do something for them.
That's what they wanted her to wear an ugly dress.
She's doing the ookie kooky and spooky. No, she looks like the girl who won Dracula Titans.
Yeah.
What's her name again, Jacob?
I don't know. Dahlia?
No.
Oh,
oh shit! And I know her.
What do I? No. Let me look. It starts with a no.
Victoria Elizabeth Black.
There we go.
She looks like Victoria Elizabeth Black in this look. But I would say Victoria Elizabeth Black is probably a little bit. She's got slightly. She has a more elevated approach to her.
I would say Victoria is better.
Well, I didn't want to say better. So I'm saying Victoria Elizabeth Black has a more elevated approach to her drag. This specific kind of drag is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that the fabric gold ribcage thing, like I just think that there was a way she could have gone about this, make it really fierce, and it's not hitting for me, mama.
I think overall, if the looks throughout the season had consistently been this good, this would have been a look season for sure. These girls look
this good.
Like no, as good as all the girls have done. Like this collection of looks, because I do think that Lucy's look would actually do really well on a specific challenge garnered toward this. It just seems a little out of character for Lucy LaDuca to wear this. Like it's kind of like, oh, okay. It's just interesting for Lucille of all people to wear this look, you know?
Well, that after like last week at the reunion where she looked so fucking hot. Lucy looked so good at the reunion. That neon trench coat with the thing. Lucy looks so good. To go from that to this, I'm like, really? This is crazy to me.
She wanted to pay homage to the horror fans. So like, you know.
Okay.
So let's go on to Mother herself, RuPaul, who's wearing a yellow. It looks like some sort of like a yellow chiffon with a like lame, a little bit like a lame ribbon. I don't love this look.
Yeah, I don't love this look either on RuPaul. I do love her shoes, but I don't love this look.
Beautiful shoes, gorgeous shoes. RuPaul came out and she did her signature move where she performs 20 seconds of a song. And I just love getting any chance to watch RuPaul perform.
I agree.
And
apparently
I'm happy to be in the same room, or not the same room, but just in the same time. I'm in the same, what I'm looking for.
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, I'm in the same universe as RuPaul. I feel very lucky just to get to see her do these things.
And apparently people are like, they need to stop making RuPaul do this. They need to stop making let RuPaul, and RuPaul wants to do these. RuPaul's like, bitch, I'm performing my music. Like that's the tea.
RuPaul is like the HBIC when it comes to RuPaul. No one ain't nobody making RuPaul do nothing they want to do. Now I feel like I have like a scar on my nose. I feel like
I have a scar on my lip. Colleen scratched my lip, so I have like a scar right here and right here.
But that's your baby. But that's your sweet little baby.
But let's go on to the top 4, Roberta.
And also, and I've been at the house, and I see why your dog is always shaking. Potato, because of the bully who lives in the house.
She's the queen.
Bullying the sad little dog.
Let's go into the top 4, shall we?
So I realized that Anitra, who is performing a song called Lotus, when she's out of drag in her interview, she puts the little slit over her eye, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, I think she went to the title together, and I think in her interviews, I was like, oh my god, she looks so hot.
Well,
bitch, she said it's the finale.
If you're a brown man over 6 feet, she will. I don't know if black folks are included in the brown, but
I think black people are included. People do say black and brown, but typically I thought brown included us.
I do not call myself brown. I call myself black. Like, do you call yourself brown?
I don't, but I don't know. Just because we black, we do that.
So, Anitra, please let us know: are black people included in the brown? Because a lot of people are thirsting over you, and we just want to know where we stand. Whether or not we stand a chance. That's all we're trying to figure out. So. Thank you so much. She
said it's finale, honey. She got juiced up, pumped up. She looks so hot sitting in that chair. I was like, Anitra better fucking give it. Loved it.
She looks. You better walk that dick over to my house. And I'm kidding.
Her entrance, her first look, the red look. I watched it when I was just watching the episode. I didn't love the way it moved on stage, but seeing a picture of it on the red carpet, I'm seeing all the details.
Before we go too far, I have another thing I want to ask. Like, what? Like, I don't understand why they made all the girls pose with these big things.
I don't know. I think there's one. I don't know.
I don't think I like that.
I think Anitra's picture is hot. Anitra looks, the way she balanced that fucking disco ball
she looks good. You know, honestly, when I decided I didn't like it, when it came to Sasha Colby holding a piece of ice cream, an ice cream cone, like the chess piece and the disco ball, and what did Mistress have? Mistress had
she had flowers.
She had a huge bouquet of flowers. And by the time it came to Sasha Colby, she was just holding an ice cream.
Well, cone. I don't know why an ice cream. That was weird to me.
I think I didn't mind it until it got to Sasha Colby, and I just didn't like the choice that they made for her, which was anyway. But yeah, her entrance look is
It's a kimono. It's a kimono with a thing, and I didn't really love it, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't love it. It wasn't my favorite. I've seen her in looks that I've liked a lot more. And we've had a lot of kimonos on RuPaul's Drag Race. I think half of them are all on my season.
Yeah.
And but she had some other great look. I loved her look, her like little posing around look. This like neon leotard with the structured shoulders and the that marabou feather coming off the and I meant to like the leotard over the
that's hot.
Over the leggings, over these
vinyl leggings.
Latex, the vinyl leggings. I love this look. And I also love the look that she's posing with the disco ball in. She looks really great in all those looks, I think.
Yeah, bitch, her pose. Like, she looks like, she's like a supermodel. How did she get her arm to look so snaky at the bottom? And it's perfect. She looks great in this fucking disco ball pose thing. She looked great.
I think it's because she's a dancer. She just really knows how to use her body as a dancer, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you
Her
notice
performance?
that?
Yes.
Did you
What?
see Simone in the audience?
Yes, Simone had a black shirt on with those glasses. What, Bob?
I think
What?
I'm just gagged that she's like, I'm gonna wear a t-shirt to every finale of RuPaul's Drag. She's like, if there's a finale, bitch, I'm wearing a t-shirt.
I think she looked cool. Her and GJ look cool.
I did not say she didn't look cool. I think I'm just gagged that she wore a t-shirt to the finale of RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm just low-key a little bit gagged. Like, I think the reason I'm gagged is like, I don't know. You know what? It's fierce. She better work. Let's go on to
Wait, Anisha's performance, Lotus.
Yeah, Anisha's performance. Yeah. So she did a song called Lotus, and it was because something. What did she say about the flower?
I don't remember what she said about the flower.
It was something about how like a lotus.
Because a lotus has to grow through like the mud to bloom and get to the top.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
The lotus has to go through the mud to bloom. I think that her look looks amazing. Some tea about Anisha's performance though. So the finales go. First of all, you know, Drag Race finales take forever, right? The Drag Race finales going. They get up to Anisha's part. She goes to perform. A dancer goes. There's a part where she steps on the dancer's leg and goes up. As she did that, he popped his kneecap. They have to stop her number, and they're checking on the dancer, and then they have to pause the reunion for 2 hours to re-choreograph everyone's number around 5 dancers because they had 6, but 1 got hurt, so they had to re-choreograph everyone's numbers.
And because Anisha went first, they had to redo everyone. That's wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anisha, y'all saw the way she karate.
So you meant last, and because Anisha went last.
No, she was first.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I thought they had to refilm everybody too. I didn't realize they had to re-choreograph. Sorry.
They just re-choreograph.
Y'all are gagged. See, when Anisha kicked that board, look what she would do to your knee. Yeah. Yeah. So to those of you trying to play cute, play with Anisha's name, what she did to that dancer's knee, that was just a warning. That was just a warning, honey.
Yeah.
That's really wild. Sorry to that dancer. I hope that you feel fine.
Sorry to that man.
Sorry to that man. Also, Anisha.
Sorry to that dancer. I hope you feel fine. That just sounds so crazy.
I hope you heal well. Also, Monet, she did not duck walk at all during this number. So do you want to apologize to Anitra now? Would you like to apologize to her now?
I'm not going to apologize to Anitra. I don't think I say anything to apologize, but I'm going to.
So you want to apologize. Got it.
But I'm going to give you this.
I'm just saying, you tried to act like she only ever ducks walks, and I told you.
Ducks walks? Yeah, bitch, get your fucking sentence together. Ducks walks? So
you need to apologize to Anitra. Can you just give her that, please?
Anyway, I think Anitra did a good job. I love that she did some hand performance in there. She did some floor work. I think that Anitra, and she looked at this outfit. I wonder if she made this herself. I don't know. She makes a lot of her costumes. Maybe she wanted to like really finish off the season making everything herself. But I think she looks great, and I think that she did a good job. Her number was good. I enjoyed it.
I love that she said her power is leaping over women with BFAs. I thought that was really funny. And her kryptonite is again any brown man over 6 feet tall. Which, by the way, Anitra, as you said that, baby, every brown man who comes to your meet and greet is going to try to tap in. You don't even know what you just set off. You don't even know what you just set off.
Wow.
After her, we have Luxe Noir London.
I like Luxe's pink look. I wish the ostrich was a little fuller, and I wish maybe the hair was a slightly bigger. But I love these colors, and I think Luxe oftentimes looks very elegant and very beautiful, and this is no exception.
Yeah, she looks really good. I like what she did with her eye makeup. It looks really cool.
Yeah, it does. That fucking feather boa thing, hot. I want that dress. I want that boa. I want all of it.
What boa?
All the way at the end, the last shot of Luxe. You had the pink.
You went to damn. You really skipped over the middle look.
I was just talking about. Oh, I like that too.
Her like big head mascot look.
Mm-hmm. I guess Lutz is a bobblehead, huh? She's team bobblehead. Confirmed. Got it. Got it.
And her last look, this big tulle boa is really cool. I just saw a guy online today being like, I'm gonna show you how to make a big tulle boa. Like literally on TikTok. He's like, let's make this massive boa. Years ago, and oh my god, another drag queen who passed away. The first time I saw a queen with a massive tulle boa, her name was Dusty Pouchet. She literally just like passed away, I think like maybe like 2 months ago. So again, rest in peace to Dusty Pouchet and all of her friends and family as well. But we competed against each other in a pageant, and she did this move where she goes to the edge of the stage and she walks across, and then there's this boa. I mean, it's like this big around. It's coming out, but she walks the entire length of the stage. And by the time she crosses the stage, she gives a big pull, and the rest of the boa comes out. It was one of the coolest things I had seen. That's the first time I saw like a tulle boa, and they're cruelty free.
Yeah, because they're tulle.
Yeah, I mean, it might go into the ocean and become uncruelty free, but it doesn't have any feathers in it. It's vegan.
Oh, there we go. Okay, cute. Yeah, and the bobblehead. I think Marco made this bobblehead. I think this is a cute look. To have a big old head.
And I really love her gown in this her like American gown is really cute.
Yeah, I think it's cute. But also that means that these bitches have to make even more looks. You have to have your carpet look. You have to have your performance look. You have to have this look pros with a big prop, and another look for the hallway of lights and mirrors. I mean, of neon lights. So they had to, and another one in case you get to the final lip sync. That's 5 looks you have to get creative for the finale.
And as we know, Sasha wore 3 looks in the finale. So,
yeah, I mean in the last lip sync, yeah,
her final, yeah. So
yeah, it's a lot.
Her number was called "It's Giving Fashion," and also in her interview was the first time I think we've seen her cry and get emotional. I think.
I know. It was very cute. She said something. She was like, I'll do anything. She's like, no, really, I'll do anything. She's like, well, not like anything. Like I want like petty crime. I'll do petty crime. I thought that was very funny.
Yeah, she goes, I'll commit a crime, but nothing major. I really enjoyed. I actually really liked this song. I thought the song was really fun. I do wish that she had found a way to show a bunch of looks, even if they were just in like big pictures of her. Imagine if she had like big like. You know those football things where you hold up a banner, you like bust through it?
Yeah.
But imagine they're all pictures of her and she like busts through them. And maybe, I don't know.
That would be cute. That would have been really cute. I think
extra points if she could have changed into those looks, but there's a very short amount of time. But
it's giving Bob in My Strongest Suit, something like that would have been really dope.
My old day. But I should redo that number now that I actually have a budget. I made all those looks with a hot glue gun. Years ago, I did My Strongest Suit for Maida with a bunch of quick changes on stage, and maybe deep in the archives I can find this performance. It was not great, but for the time and for being a queen doing drag less than a year, honestly, I was kind of eating.
In her number, one thing that drove me a little crazy was that she did this reveal from this outfit to the other thing, but it's so similar. I couldn't tell what changed.
I didn't even realize that she did a reveal.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like there needs to be some, like the thing underneath has to be. It was the same red vinyl latex, so you couldn't tell that something changed.
Well, what you don't realize is that what was supposed to happen was she was supposed to take that off and then put it on the dancer that got injured, but he's gone. So it was a whole thing. But Anitra like sabotaged her. Let's go on to. Well, actually, before we do, we need to talk about the Bob Mackie tribute. So Bob Mackie apparently has a documentary coming out.
I know. Oh, I didn't know that.
One of my favorite little tidbits of information is always that Bob Mackie was the first ever extra special guest judge on Drag Race, and I love that was verified for us today.
From the House of Hall, Chicago's Mackie doll.
I mean, Bob Mackie is truly an iconic.
I want Bob Mackie to make me a dress. I want a dress from the Bob Mackie estate.
Wait, do you want Bob Mackie to make you a dress, or do you want to get a dress that exists from Bob Mackie?
Well, I know that ain't shit that exists from Bob that can fit me.
You don't know. Bob Mackie's dressed a lot of people of a lot of different sizes. Bob Mackie does a lot of actors and comedians and Broadway shows and Vegas shows. So Bob Mackie does people of different sizes.
I want a new. They showed that clip of that thing that Zendaya wore. Did you see that blue and black dress?
I'm sure I saw. Gown? I think it may have eluded me in the mix of all the looks. I was caught up in the RuPaul and Cher looks and the Carol Burnett looks that Mackie had made. Mackie is truly the king of camp. I did not know that Bob Mackie was married to a woman and has a child. I was gagged.
He's not gay? Or
I
he's
didn't
not
say that. I said
married
Bob
to a
Mackie
man?
was married. So he's married. He's in a relationship with a man now, but he was married to a woman and he has a child. I did not know that. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm excited about. He got the first ever Giving Us Lifetime Achievement Award. I wonder if they're going to actually give out more of these.
I think so. I mean, no, if you have a big show like that, if you start the first annual, it'll be weird if you stop doing it.
But they got I'm excited for his documentary coming out.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really dope. Let's go on to Mistress Isabel Brooks.
So
And
of her looks, my favorite one is definitely her entrance look. This look is so good.
it's very good. It's very, very, very good. Mistress she looks so.
It's House of Caney.
That's yes, and that's that fucking fabric that looks like water. RuPaul wore this. This is the fabric RuPaul wore in the Realness music video with like a darker red.
Or it looks like it at least.
Yeah, it's really good. She looks fucking beautiful. I also love Bob, the middle one, how she got that beaded gown and she had that matching feather boa. That shit looks. I think that I want that gown.
Yeah, all of these looks, every one of her looks, I have no notes for any of them. She looks truly stunning.
Yeah,
She's she like Irene. She really understands how to be a visually pleasing drag queen. She is fun to look at.
she truly is. She really.
Let's go into
is.
her performance. She did a song called Delusion.
Drag Delusion, honey. And I thought this was a good number. I think that Mistress always looks great. And she did a reveal, and obviously it's the same tone, same colors, but it was different enough that you saw that it was something different that happened. Whereas the Lux kind of like that. But I think that Mistress she lagged in the choreo a little bit. Like something was like slightly off in her choreo.
Well, there were a few moments where she was low key off beat. I was like, not clapping.
Yeah.
I said, not clapping on the 1 and the 3.
Yeah.
Not clapping on the 1 and the 3.
Bitch, the split though. That was another thing. So go ahead.
I was like, when they picked her up, I was like, honestly, work. I love a big girl lift. Because I have been on a lot of shows where I have recommended that I get picked up and the dancers laugh at me. So honestly, they lost one.
Kimchi said the same thing. She was like, I've asked to be picked up on Work the Will every time, and they always laugh at me. Bitch, they picked up Mistress like she was.
Girl, and they lost one and said, and we'll still do it.
And that's the difference. So like when they put a Mistress, it was so it was great. I was like, work, bitch. Now I want to lift. Mistress is showing that all of us who are not considered small, we can be lifted too.
To be fair, Mistress is shorter than me, you, and Kimchi. But I was like, now I don't want any excuses. When I ask to be lifted up, I don't want to hear no cackles, no keys. Pick my big ass up.
Yeah.
I really like the song. And I love seeing Chevelle, who kind of looks a little bit like the principal from Abbott Elementary.
Oh my God, I can see that. Did you
notice, by the way, that every single time they panned over to one of their loved ones, Spice was sitting behind everyone?
Yeah.
Every time they would pan over to the loved ones, Spice was sitting behind every. So I don't know if Spice was moving or if they were moving, to the same seat. So either they were moving folks to the same seat, or Spice was just like, I want to keep moving around the space.
Yeah, I just noticed that. You mean next to them? She was in the seat next to them.
Yeah, sitting next to them. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I just picked that up. I did not realize that.
And Chevelle is behind everyone, which is.
That's so interesting.
Which is Chevelle. Only the person Chevelle was behind was herself.
And she tried to be, and that was not for lack of trying. Let's go on to Miss Sasha.
I hope we can see Chevelle on a future season of Drag Race because she's a really.
I mean, that'd be really dope. That'd be really dope.
I would love to get to see Chevelle.
It would be some Sasha Colby shit. Chevelle would come and turn it the fuck out. And Sasha fucking turned it out in this goddamn red look. This look was so good. So good.
My Fair Lady, honey. I think, again, all of her looks are great. This middle look is like, she's like a volcano. Like it's like she's like an erupted volcano.
Moana.
Oh, she is the Angry Island.
Yeah, the Angry Island. Yeah.
Which that's not the name of the angle. I can't remember the
It's
name of it.
Teka.
Got
It
it.
was Teka and Tafiti.
I mean, and to be fair, it's not. Monet and I recognize it from Moana. We're not saying that it originated in Moana.
Yeah.
To be clear to everyone, that Disney did not create the island. But yeah, each of her looks so good. I think my favorite is honestly this lava fiery look is really cool.
Yeah, I agree.
I just don't like that they have her holding this fucking ice cream. Why is she holding ice cream?
The ice cream is weird. I don't understand why the ice cream either, because Anitra had the disco ball. You get it. Dancing, drag, yes. Lux has this big tool thing, drag, we get it. Mistress has the flower. I'm not sure about the flowers, but the ice cream cone just seems so weird.
Oh wait, Mistress's thing was a boa?
No. Lux's thing was the boa.
No, sorry, wait. Lux's thing was the boa was her thing?
Yeah.
No, she had a big chest piece.
She did?
She did. So there are two things. In Lux's final photo, her thing is a boa. During the archival footage of the photo shoot, they have Lux holding
a big chest piece. Yeah.
But the final photo they chose, her item is a giant boa.
So they chose the ice cream for Sasha. They were like, of the stuff you pose with.
I feel like Lux, I don't know for sure, but I think that is Lux's boa. I don't think they gave her a boa. I think that is her boa.
Smart, because it looks really good.
And I think they gave her the chest piece. Anyway, I just don't like that they made. I don't use the word made. I don't like that Sasha is holding this ice cream. I just don't get why. And I'm not blaming her, but I just don't like it or get it. You know?
Yeah, it's not great. That being said, though, bitch, when I tell you her performance was the best thing ever. It was clearly hands down the best one from beginning to end, flawless.
She did a number called Goddess, and can I just say obviously this was what I predicted. We were going to get a Miss Continental level performance out of Sasha for the solo number, and she ate with the hair and them all holding her hair, and she was whipping her head like she did not care if they ripped the hair out of her head. I was like, she threw caution to the wind. I was like, girl, they are all holding your hair and you are really whipping it as if they pull one out, whatever, honey, I'm about to get $200,000. I'll buy a new patch of hair.
Get a new one. She's like, I'm going to Turkey tonight.
Honey, that was fierce. She looked amazing. The number was really, really good. This was by far,
it was really good.
By far the best performance of the night.
It really was. And also referencing herself, doing like the head crack thing a couple times. Like the hair whips. Like she gave us new shit, but also like reference herself throughout the season because it's Drag Race. We want the greatest hits. We want what you got known for in the season. And I think that she shut it down, slayed it, killed it.
Did you see Maddie from PEG in the audience?
Yes, I did see Maddie. Maddie just in there.
I said, wait, Maddie is part of our management team. And I was just like, what is Maddie?
I know, little Maddie. Oh, well, we call her, Pat and I call her Maddie the Baddie.
Maddie the Baddie.
Maddie the Baddie, honey.
And Maddie is so funny. Maddie's like this, like really kind of like visibly like plain white girl, but she's just in the most interesting places. So seeing her amongst all these drag queens is just so like, oh, hey Maddie.
Maddie the Baddie.
How are you? Big shout out to Maddie. I also love when RuPaul said neck crack patty whack. Why that shit?
Why did he said that?
Because she doesn't neck crack a lot. Well, she just goes, all right, well, neck crack patty whack. Let's move on to so and so.
I didn't even hear that.
It was something like neck crack patty whack, give a queen applause or something. It was like some, and it just really tickled me when she said it. So now we move on to the chop, and we find out that two girls are going to be leaving, and Lux and Mistress are asked to go home. They do not get a chance to say goodbye.
And Mistress and Lux, you can see it on their face, girl. They are both like.
They also weren't given an opportunity to say goodbye. Every other queen got a chance to say a goodbye except them.
Bitch, same. And I got over it.
Now, Monet said your feelings are not valid. Monet said pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Monet said pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
Everybody got a speech except me.
I was gagged during the the video package, the Drag is Not a Crime video package, Kevin Bacon. I don't know why Kevin Bacon was the one that really took me out. I was like, this is the last person I expected to see on. I know why he's there. Kevin Bacon was just the last person I expected to see on my RuPaul's Drag Race. You know what I mean?
It was a very good tribute. Orville, Orville.
Latrice was the only Ru girl in the video.
Yeah, because Latrice is the congeniality. She's the queen of the congenialities.
You know what? You're not wrong.
And I thought it was a good tribute. I also loved Leland. This not We Are the World, but it was very they had Leland and Orville singing in it. All the season 15 girls came out. I thought it was a nice moment because I don't think and RuPaul said it, when they recorded this episode a year ago, they did not think that drag would literally be will be outlawed in certain states. Like literally. Like not like maybe like a joke. Drag is literally trying to be outlawed in states. So I think that it's a very timely issue, and doing the song was cute. It was
I think
nice.
it's the first time a Drag Race songwriter has actually performed on the show. I don't think that Lucian Piani ever performed on the show, or even MNEK from UK or any. So shout out to, that's really cool, Leland. Leland sounded amazing.
He sounded great. Leland sounded really good.
The little high note. I said Leland's coming forward with this little high note, Miss Thing. Leland said, "This is my moment, and I want to have it."
We see the step down look of Miss Willow Pill, which she is great. Everyone is,
it's stunning.
Are not playing. This looks so good. She's like a mushroom spore, like blooming other pink mushrooms, I think.
Oh, I thought she was a weeping willow.
Is that what a weeping willow looks like?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, minus the face and the hair and the sequins.
Oh, maybe that. Yeah, maybe she is that.
Like,
okay,
I Google a weeping willow again.
That is. I just Google it.
Yeah, she looks like a weeping willow. Yeah.
She's a cherry weeping willow, to be more specific. Yeah.
No, she looks really, really good. This is the best I've ever seen her look. This is my favorite look I've ever seen on Willow Pill. She looks truly, and she talked a lot about struggling this year. She had a hard year, and just just sending out some love. I'm sending a lot of love out.
Can you send some over here? Because you send everybody else except your best friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna send love to. I'm gonna send love to Potato. Oh, you mean you? I thought you meant just to the house.
No, not me. I don't want your shit. Send it to Potato.
I'll send love to Potato, who has to deal with bullying from the Exchange crime family, which does include Colleen. Is Potato in Exchange?
Absolutely not.
Oh my God. Potato doesn't get to be in Exchange?
Anyway, let's move on to Miss
Wait, are you serious? Potato doesn't get to be in Exchange? He's not Potato Exchange.
No.
You're gonna say this to his face. What's his last name?
Short.
Damn. Monet, the Brady Bunch is supposed to be a blended family. Here's a story of a lovely drag queen. You said that's your child. I have my kids, you have your children.
Let's go on to
you're a mean stepmom. You're a mean stepmom. No, we need to talk about this. You're a mean stepmom. Let's go on to cornbread. Because
Cornbread the snack jeté coming out. So in the finale of last season, she was the Beast. She had a facial prosthetic, and she's continuing on the theme. Is there? Am I missing out on an inside joke that she was saying like she's a beast or something like that? Is that like a thing?
I don't think so. I wrote she's really dedicated to these beastly faces. Like she's really dedicated to it.
And she does. She's stepping out for Miss Congeniality.
What I thought was year dope, she was the Beauty and the Beast,
right? And
this year she's the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
I think that it go off, but I thought it was really dope. Her little rap about all the girls who stepped down was so good.
Loved it.
It was great. It was really cool.
And I love watching her and Cornbread interact. I would watch a holiday special. I mean, her and Willow. I would watch a Cornbread Willow Pill holiday special. I would watch
that. That sounds cute. Good idea, Bob.
So Malaysia wins Miss Congeniality.
Is this who you saw winning Miss Congeniality?
No, I thought it was going to be Spice, to be honest.
Spice?
Because Malaysia got into a couple of fights, and Spice got along with pretty much everyone. I remember Spice is the one when Spice re-entered the workroom after getting saved by Anitra. Everyone literally applauded and cheered to see her. Like everyone was like, "Yay!" So I think just because Malaysia got into a little bit of a tiff with Lux and Mistress, I just didn't think she would get Miss Congeniality. But I think the real truth is they just couldn't crown Sasha Miss Congeniality as well.
Okay, I'm about
she
to
truly
say
was Miss Congeniality.
that's my thing. I know that it's not true. I've never seen it done in a pageant. I don't think it's ever done. But why can't the winner also be Miss Congeniality?
Because
like,
Sasha
you both.
Sasha's incredibly congenial. But I could have seen Spice winning, but I love Malaysia, and I think I was really proud of Malaysia when she stood up for herself. I was really proud. One of my favorite moments of the season was when Malaysia and Untuck was like, "Don't ever like
cut me off to Marsha."
And I was like, honestly, good. Stand up for yourself. And Marsha was like, you know what? You're right. I respect that. You let me whine, and I'm gonna let you whine. And she got her. Shout out to Malaysia, Baby Doll Fox. She wanted her respect, and she got what she deserved. So good for her. Congratulations, Malaysia. And everyone got $2,000.
I know. I bet.
Monet, you literally won RuPaul's Drag Race.
You don't know. Well, you know what I'm saying about. You know what I'm saying about. So don't. What am I saying about?
You were signed because you didn't win any money. Because you didn't win any money when you won any money.
Because I was gonna give my Congeniality money to charity.
Well, you can. You have money.
But I didn't get it.
You have money.
I didn't get it.
So right now you want to go ahead and donate your $10,000 to charity since you planned on it?
First of all, I've donated well over $10,000 to charity in my
another
time.
10. So you're done. So you're done now. It's a wrap on charity.
What have you contributed to charity? Nothing.
Anyway, let's move on to your queen.
Oh my God, Jinx, fucking kill. First of all, why isn't she in the? She's not in the real. That's okay. Jinx. Yes, this
stunning.
Is the best. Jinx, the hair. This Dallas. I'm assuming it's Dallas Coulter. Dallas Coulter often makes a lot of Jinx's outfits, and it looks very Dallasy. This hair, the gown, the voice. Jinx, she looked and sounded amazing.
Yeah, I agree. Jinx, this is a beautiful showing for Jinx. She looks so good. She sounded so good. I love the reverence they gave her. They gave her this great big moment. And it's just so cool that she got to do, that she got to sing When You Get to Mama on television. Her biggest audience, I mean, she did it on Broadway, but this is even bigger audience. Go out to millions at a time. And I think it's really cool that they show that clip of her saying she wants to go do drag on Broadway. That was so cool.
Yeah, I think that was really, really, really well done. Very well done.
So let's go into the final lip sync, which is Knock on Wood.
The final lip sync.
First of all, can I just say,
knock on wood.
That is a great song. That is a drag staple. I do wish that one year the final lip sync would be a ballad. Like, I wish that one year the final lip sync would be like I Have Nothing, Whitney Houston, or Hero, Mariah Carey, or Beautiful, Christina Aguilera. Like, I think
it's all coming back to me now.
I mean, maybe not that one. But I would love for one year for the final lip sync to be a ballad, so we just see a different, where it's not all about like how many flips and kicks and turns can I do, but like maybe it's about the raw emotion. Maybe you can, But that being said, this was great, but it really wasn't a competition. And Anitra did a good job. It just low key wasn't a competition.
Well, Tasha, she just had way more levels and way more dynamics in her. That she came out in this black gown, then she reveals, and you're like, "Oh, that was really early." But then she revealed into another gown. Okay, good, that was cute. And then she does reveal into this like sexy two-piece. I would call it a bra. I don't think it's really supporting much of anything because
it's basically pasties with the underwire.
And she's showing her fucking body, slapping her ass, grabbing her ass. And when she gets on that coat, that she revealed the top of it and act like it was a bearskin rug, and she was on this rug, it was a wrap. It was over. And showing the inches, the bundles. I know Bob hates human hair, but she was
I don't
really
hate human hair. That's not true. I said my favorite thing isn't flat human hair. She has her hair up, styled in a ponytail. I have human hair wigs that I've worn that are great. I like human hair.
And I just think it was really great. And I think with Anitra, like I didn't understand why a bleeding heart. Like was she saying like she's like dying by the end of it? I didn't really understand a bleeding heart reference.
I
And then
just think that it didn't quite work with the number. I think with another number, it could have with I Have Nothing, Whitney Houston, that would have made a lot of sense. You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure. And also, have you ever seen that drag queen Crystal? Have you ever seen Crystal perform? And she always has that. She does that wood shop number where she has that metal thing and she does that.
Oh, yeah.
And like if Anisha would have come out and not necessarily that, but something in like a wood shop, something like I don't. There's something that could have been done that maybe she could have had a Sasha Velour moment and people would be like so gagged. It could have maybe propelled her forward. But I think Sasha, she like really killed it.
You know, I'm going to throw out some ideas to any future Drag Race contestants. You can borrow any of these ideas. You have my permission to use any of the ideas I'm going to say. Here's a great idea for a number. So some of them I'm borrowing, some of them I'm creating up in my head. But like, imagine if Sasha Velour had walked out in this thing, and when she opened up the coat, but like people came out of the coat and just started doing a number. Like, imagine if there were people zipped into this coat. And then, like, they all came out of his coat and just started doing a number. That would be crazy.
Like the number, knock on wood?
Yeah, like a full choreographed number. Just like act like Anitra's not even there. They come out of the coat and they're all like, "You better knock, knock, knock on wood. Good. Better knock, knock, knock on wood. Like that would be.
I love Bob's little hands. Bob loves doing this.
You better knock, knock, knock on wood. That would be so everything. Or if someone wants to borrow my wig reveal is up for grabs. All you need is your niece or a person who's, you know, under 5 feet tall, and you have to be pretty sturdy. Come out with the biggest wig you've ever had on. The wig jumps off and starts dancing.
Well, I don't think you can incorporate other people into your lip sync for the crown, Bob.
Here's the thing, Monet. Let me tell you something you never do. You don't ever ask for this. You just fucking stunt on these hoes. They don't have to know there's a wig.
I know.
You just walk on.
Bob, there are 19 handlers and people backstage.
Hire a makeup artist. Your makeup artist, do your own makeup. Have your makeup artist be this tiny little dancer. Throw them on your shoulder. I have to put my wig on. Go into the closet. Come out and be like, I'm ready. You don't ask permission. You don't give them a heads up. But you just go out there and do your fucking thing.
I get it.
Imagine if a girl's on stage, she fell over, her wig falls off, and then her and the wig get up and start cutting up.
I mean, that would be fierce, but I don't know how you'd pull that one. That would be a hard one to pull out.
I would pull it. I would get someone tiny and just have them be on my shoulder the whole time, and then finally at the right moment.
Bob, people are miking you, and so that one seems very. I mean, maybe there's a world, but they are miking you. They're checking to give you water, and then you backstage walking like this.
So here's the thing: Lee Bowery did a performance where he went on stage and he gave birth at Wigstock, in what he had a person upside down in his costume for the entire night. There's footage of Lee Bowery walking around saying, "Hey girl, hey," jumping up and down, and then all of a sudden goes on stage and this human, a full-grown adult, crawls out of Lee Bowery's costume. And that's the kind of dedication and fierceness that is like iconic and next level in my humble opinion. So yeah, I would walk around with a 5-foot person on my shoulders all night long if I got to have one of the most iconic moments in the history of television.
I mean, it sounds good. I would love to see it executed though.
You want to see me execute it?
Yeah, tonight, midnight.
You're out of control. So let's just go ahead and say what we all know. What we all knew was going to happen since the meet and greet started. Sasha Velour is now the winner of
Sasha Colby.
Sasha Colby. Oh my God, I keep the Sashas. Sasha Colby is the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race. She's America's Next Drag Race star, and when she won, she said, "This goes out. This goes to every trans person, past, present, and future, because we're not going anywhere."
I love that. That is one of the most, probably not one of the most powerful. That is the most powerful one we've not acceptance. What do you want to call it?
It's acceptance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's the declaration.
That is the most.
Soak It Up was pretty intense.
Yeah, I agree. But this one passes it just a hair, and I think it was so powerful. I had chills. I had goosebumps all over my body when she said that, and it was so beautiful to see her. She looked radiant. I loved it.
Did you notice that every single crowned person this episode was trans or non-binary? Jinx Monsoon,
Oh yeah,
Cornbread, Willow Pill.
Sasha
With
Colby.
the exception of, I don't know how Malaysia Baby Doll Fox identifies. I don't know if she identifies as non-binary, but otherwise, so and I'm not sure. I don't know how. I don't know that Malaysia identifies as non-binary. Let me check her her Instagram, because if she does, then it's a clean sweep for the trans and non-binary people. Malaysia Baby Doll, he, she, they. That doesn't mean you're non-binary, but he, she, they.
Yeah, so Bob, overall, what do you think about season 15? Did you enjoy the season?
I did enjoy the season. I want to give a big shout out to, I think, the queens, in my opinion, who made this a very, very, very entertaining season. The ones who kept this season entertaining for me were Sasha Colby, Lux London Noir, or Lux Noir London, Mistress Isabel Brooks, Lucy LaDuca, Malaysia Baby Doll Fox, and Spice, Loki, Sugar and Spice. These, in my opinion, these 7 queens were like the cornerstones of this season being entertaining, in my opinion.
Let me see if I think Irene. I'm gonna add Irene in, even though she did for one episode. Her one episode was great, and Irene's in the reunion. And
that's true. I'll give it to Irene.
I think Irene. I'll add Irene into there, and also Selena.
Selena, you're right. Selena too.
Selena.
Well, it's gonna get to the point where we name everyone except one person. We're gonna be like, and then we're gonna be like, oh, but you didn't say blip blip.
Blick. But yeah, so I think season 15 was a good season. I'm happy to see the girls, and I'm surprised we didn't see an announcement for an All-Stars. Normally, there's an announcement for an All-Stars right now. Is there no All-Stars 8?
They announced Queen of the Universe.
Oh, Queen of the Universe is happening then All-Stars this year?
Well, Queen of the Universe is happening in June 2nd, I believe. I don't know why I remember that date. Actually, I do not remember that date. Never mind. I know exactly why I remember the date.
Tell me. Tell us. Can you tell us?
I'll tell you after the thing.
No. Tell me now. I want to know now.
You'll find out when I tell you, when I want you to find out. I think June 2nd is when Queen of the Universe airs, and but they didn't announce. I did not see an announcement for All Stars 8.
Is that the day that you're going on trial?
That's the day. You figured it out.
I knew it. Do you think you're gonna win?
No, and I don't intend to.
Amen. Yes.
I intend to cause a scene.
Bob, I went on vacation and you didn't say anything about me going on vacation. I feel like you don't care about what I do anymore. You and your little friend Madonna, y'all be hanging out. You don't care about what your best friend does at all anymore. You didn't ask me about my time. You didn't ask me how I had a good time. You need me to comment on your vacation?
Okay, first of all, I didn't even know you were going on vacation until you forced me to do a podcast at 8:00 in the morning.
Bitch, it was 2:00 in the morning for me. So what's your point?
You requested that time. I didn't request that time, bitch. You requested that time.
That's what Jacob told me. That's what, bitch. So talk to your damn boyfriend.
What is the truth, Jacob? What is the truth, Jacob?
Yeah, what is the truth? Jacob said, I think this is a good time. This is a better time that will work for us.
Yeah. I said we can do it at noon or we could do it at 11, Bob. And you said 11 would work much better for me. And
not today. I'm talking about the last reunion where I woke up at 8 in the morning.
When I woke up at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, that was the only time that worked for you, everybody.
Okay, thank you. See, Jacob, I agree.
That was because of Monet's Monet's jet skiing and hoo-hooing.
What the fuck is hoo-hooing? What is
hoo-hooing? You know what hoo-hooing is, and it's very problematic, and you know you shouldn't have been doing it. You know what hoo-hooing is, and you don't want me to tell people what hoo-hooing really is, because you will really be canceled if I tell them how you hoo-hooed in Hawaii. Yeah.
Please tell us about hoo-hooing. I'm very curious about what
I'm going to spare you, because you know what? I love you, and I know the real Monet, but if these fans knew how you were hoo-hooing, they would be gagging. And I think we both know that. So let's wrap it up before I expose you.
Boy, bye. Anyway.
Yeah, you better say goodbye before I lose my kindness and tell everyone what hoo-hooing actually is. So let's go ahead.
First of all, how can you lose something you never had? Let's talk about that. How you gonna lose something you never had? Your kindness.
Let's go ahead. So like a silk press, let's wrap it up.
I put some bobby pins in that shit because it's funky.
Bye, bitch.
Bye.